Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our minds. I'm Joe Clark. Pittsburgh Steelers are getting a big weapon back coming out of their bye week in Week 7 when Diontae Johnson will make his return against the Los Angeles Rams. It's good news for Pittsburgh's struggling offense. Pittsburgh passing offense right now is basically George Pickens to an extent Allen Robinson. Robinson's made plays when called upon, but he's not the receiver he used to be. His days of being a 100-plus yard guy a game are over, and with Pat firing with the sideline against the Baltimore Ravens, we saw how limited the Steelers' passing attack is with a couple of key weapons missing. That's not to say Pickens hasn't been good in Johnson's absence, because he has. He's been very good, but he's the guy defenses have been keying on. With Johnson back, one of him and or Pickens is going to face lesser coverage, and it's going to open things up offensively, and that's really going to help quarterback Kenny Pickett, who's had a rough go of things to start the season. He's had some good moments in between, but for the most part, Pickett has struggled. With Johnson returning to the field, he's another top-flight receiver to add to the Steelers' offense. And a guy who can work downfield, he can work underneath. He's good at getting yards after the catch. He's a threat in a lot of ways, and a guy that the Steelers need to work to get involved early and often when he returns against the Rams at SoFi Stadium next week. Johnson was having a decent game against the San Francisco 49ers before he went down with his hamstring injury. He had pulled in 3 balls for 48 yards and had just broken off a big catch and run when he went down. I mean, the Steelers are still 3-2, but they haven't been playing their best ball, and they haven't had some of their better pieces. Johnson's return is going to make things a whole lot better and a whole lot easier for the offense and for Pickett. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure to check out the Terrible Podcast with Alex Azor and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go Steelers.